Welcome to our executive interview series at Defense Talks, presented by DefenseScoop. I'm Wyatt Cash, and we're here with Sandeep Dorawala, President, Digital Solutions Group at SMX. Sandeep, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Wyatt. Great to be here.
First, I'd like to ask, how do you see AI and automation helping the Department of Defense be nimbler and more innovative?
Yeah, thanks, Wyatt. I think the potential for AI to support the Defense Department is immense. The investments that the CDAO and the DoD have already made in updating the AI adoption strategy that was released last fall really sets the framework for the components and the subsidiary organizations across the department to really lean forward and invest in AI pilots with the ultimate goal, right, of decision authority, right? How do I make better decisions more quickly with the right amount of information? So some of the areas where I could easily see AI supporting automation and efficiencies across the department, we'll start with the workforce. The DoD is one of the largest workforces in the world. It's a huge organization, over 2 million active duty employees, plus the civilian servants. Why not start there, right? How do we take some of the more administrative processes for workforce management and enable AI to help with things like recruiting or talent management or establishing training programs? So that's a very easy goal that could have a wide aspect of benefits with the size of the workforce. The second is around simulations, around battlefield simulations. We're already seeing the Army invest in battlefield simulations and using AI. The amount of time legacy tabletop exercises take is months and weeks, if not, sometimes days. But how do we use AI to learn from all of the scenarios that we've invested in before, analyze that data, and take exercises from what was a days to months activity to minutes and hours? And then the last thing I'll talk about is intel analysis. With the amount of sensors that the DoD has invested in to support national security, there's no shortage of data anymore, right? So an analyst is inundated with information. How do we take AI to take all those vast amounts of data and really scope it down so that when the analyst actually gets us, the time that the intel analyst uses is much more valuable and focused on the intel that matters, instead of taking vast amounts of data and trying to comb through it.
And then as the Defense Department pushes towards CJADC2 across the military and with coalition partners, what will be the key to successfully delivering a seamless transfer of data among the services for quicker and better decision making?
Yeah, that's a great question. There's a lot of investment going on right now in CJADC2 by not only the department, but by our coalition partners. I think there's lots of different aspects to that. I'll say if I had to pick one key, it starts with the data. Right? How do we speak the same language? It's hard enough to speak the same language across the different military services and branches, but now you start throwing in coalition partners. Does everyone call a tank, right? Something as simple as that. You have to start with investing in the taxonomy and the understanding of what the information is that's most critical and important. Once you have a baseline understanding of what that taxonomy is and what that vocabulary of data is, now we can start talking about technology and how do we enable technology for cross-collaboration, communication, investing in more open and modular architecture so that there is adoption of new technology can easily be integrated, so we're not locked in to vendor lock, but we can plug and play. Other countries, other mission partners will also have technology that they're investing in. We want to have an open and modular architecture to be able to pull those in. But I think ultimately, right, when you ask me what the key is, to me, it's speaking the same language and making sure that we have a common baseline of data understanding.
Well, Sandeep Dorawala, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to join us here at Defense Talks.
Thank you, Wyatt. Have a great day.